My name is Alain Bankier. I'm managing partner at VS Tech Ventures. What we do is we create companies around entrepreneurs. We identify problems in the industry, and then we bring them legal help, we bring them tech help, we bring them business help, and basically build companies that solve problems. When I look at companies that I'm either going to invest in or to work with, I look for people that, first of all, have had business experience, that understand the business or the solution or the problem that they're solving or trying to solve. It is important, not necessarily for the founder or the co-founder to have heavy cannabis experience, but I do like having somebody on the team that understand either the regulatory or the political or the economic side of cannabis, which are very different than a lot of other businesses. I'm not looking for people that are necessarily have experience in cannabis companies, but people that have business experience and background that would lend itself. Most of business is problem solving. So, in the cannabis industry, there's a lot of problems that don't exist in regular businesses related to the fact that it is federally illegal, there's banking issues. I look for people that I think have experience in their previous businesses to be able to help resolve and deal with those kinds of issues. I like founder teams. I like co-founders, either 2 or 3. I don't like companies that start out with one founder. You don't understand it until you look backwards and you see how much sweat and money and aggravation you've had to put into it, but it's really tough. And then having other people around the table that are really have your back and can sit in your shoes as founders, not just sort of a senior management team, it's pretty important. So for people that maybe don't have a lot of business experience in the past, like sort of younger or newer entrepreneurs, my advice would be to partner with people that can bring those assets or that knowledge to the table. I think that the cannabis market today is, from a consumer point of view, a very disorganized market. It's often compared to alcohol. And I think that there's a lot of similarities, but the alcohol market is a very organized market. People don't have to think twice about, when they're going to consume what alcohol. So we have an international alcohol culture. That doesn't exist yet in cannabis, right? So we have different markets. We have the medical market, we have the wellness market, and then you have recreational. I think that's the biggest challenge right now, is people are trying to figure out what the consumers want, how to give it to them, and how to make that happen. At VS Tech Ventures, we are always looking for strong entrepreneurs that want to get into the cannabis business. You can contact me directly, Alan at VS Tech Ventures. You can also find out more about us on site at www.vstechventures.com.